We have two of my favorite people coming on as our first official guests of the evening, and they're, like I said, two of my favorite people, and they are, as I refer to them, the Baron and Baroness of the South Wedge. They are the owners and operators of John's Tex Mex, which I consider the best restaurant in Rochester. They are also the owners and operators of Nathaniel Square Corner Store, which I consider the best place to buy beer in Rochester. So really, they're very interesting people, and I can't wait to have them out here. Everybody, please put your hands together for John and Jeana Roth. Do you think you were Mexican in the past life? Yeah, probably.
You love naps.
I do love naps.
You love naps so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't like naps, though?
Stupid people.
Not Mexicans? Not Mexicans? I'm pretty sure everybody likes naps. I think that's a universally agreed upon thing. Listen. You don't like naps? That's un-American.
I don't sleep well.
No wonder you work at a Mexican restaurant and don't like naps.
Oh.
What kind of customers do you guys have to deal with on a daily basis?
Are you just talking about the bad and amusing ones?
Let's see, we have my favorite, my personal favorite, and by personal favorite I mean the guy who I'm just waiting to punch in the face.
Who's that?
He's my dude, because we call him my dude because everybody is my dude. And he likes to come to the restaurant and order off the menu, but then completely change the order so it's nothing off the menu. But finally he just dropped doing that and now comes in and gets a $1 chicken. I need $1 worth of chicken, a $1 worth of lettuce. That's it.
Do you give it, how much is $1 worth of lettuce? That's
Not much.
that's
It
a
keeps
lot.
getting less and less. And now, just this week, the policy got instated that no more $1. Oh, he's also very rude, I should say.
Yeah. Oh, well, the picky ones usually are.
Yeah.
Do you remember, this is going back, I haven't seen him in a very long time. Do you remember Nemesis?
Do I remember Nemesis?
We had
I
a guy in our
remember?
neighbor, oh my God, I loved him.
He's disappeared, Daryl.
Okay,
Daryl
so-
has disappeared.
He was only Daryl about 20% of the time.
Yeah, this
Most
is
of the time he was
crazy part.
Nemesis.
Yep.
When he was crazy. Every once in a while.
Explain
he was Daryl.
Yeah.
And then he was totally sane and not doing whatever he was doing.
My first encounter with Daryl, or Nemesis as he likes to be called, I was raking leaves in my front lawn. And I had my back turned to one side of the street, and as I'm raking leaves, all of a sudden I just feel this pressure against me. And I turn around, and it's this really tall, thin black guy wearing a foam orange cowboy hat. And he was moonwalking down the street, and he got mad at me for being in his way. I remember he goes, "The fuck are you doing on my street?" And I went, "I'm raking leaves." And he went, "All right." And then he just walked away. You guys did some shit with him. What was going on? You know him a lot better than I do. What were some of the crazy things you got
He was
down
my
there?
spirit animal. I developed a close relationship with Nemesis.
Oh yeah? Explain.
We had photo ops. Lady Gaga's Paparazzi was my song for him. And I'd scream paparazzi. Say we'd be driving down, South Clinton, he'd be out there, and I roll down my window, but paparazzi! And he'd start posing for me. He was my absolute favorite. We saw him get into a bike accident because I screamed paparazzi at him one time because he was heading down South Clinton and some dude was coming down Gregory right at that intersection there. And so I yelled out the window and waved at him, and he's like waving at me. And he collided with the other guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of
that's terrifying, but that's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
We live in like a really weird. We live in like the. You guys know what the South Wedge is, right? For the most part, the audience, not the audience that'll view this online in 7 months when we get it posted. But like the audience in general, the South Wedge is this really cool up and coming neighborhood in Rochester, but it's up and coming, so we still kind of have like white people that are like, let's go to the store and buy cupcakes, and then we have people who are like, let's rob that store and steal the cupcakes. It's really.
No, they don't rub cupcakes. They steal all the clothes from Thread.
Yeah, that's really bad. Too soon.
Too soon.
Who the fuck has ever robbed a company
It's not
store?
Hurricane Sandy, it's a robbery in a clothing store. What are some of the challenges? Because I'm always interested in this. I don't know if they will be. But owning and operating a business in our neighborhood, that's got to be kind of difficult because you have such a wide range of people that are coming in there. Like, what are some of the challenges that you have to deal with?
Having to be,
Shooting the crazies.
Yeah, not
Yeah, having to be nice.
difficult, I can imagine.
having to be nice and not assuming that, everybody who walks into the
thank
Tower
you.
of Terror is a total crazy.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of times they're super nice, and that's the thing, it's just like you never know what you're going to
That's
get.
good.
Also, you also don't know, they can walk in, they seem totally crazy, and then all of a sudden they're totally sane when they start talking to you.
Just
And they're
a
super
Bobby?
polite. Like, they'll be super what?
No, the Bobby there?
It's just,
Oh. Well, have you guys ever had like a dangerous situation at the restaurant?
Not yet. I mean, I'm there though now, so.
You will now. Do people steal ever?
Yesterday, we
Really?
had a youngish girl. They come in a bunch, and she went to the cooler and stuffed some pepperoni down her pants. And we kind of saw
the store.
Well, we don't use so much pepperoni at the restaurant.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
it was like a box of like Hormel pepperoni or whatever, but 2 of them because 1 box of pepperoni was not enough. So she stuffed it down her pants, and the only reason we saw it because she left the cooler door open. We're like, you're just being an asshole. Oh wait, we're stealing something. And then we cut it up on videotape. We're like, hey, could you please take that pepperoni out of your pants that you just stole from?
That's gonna be a fun thing to say to the lady.
Was that? And then last week the dude tried to put ham in his coat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
there's a guy who tried to steal ham.
It's
too.
a pork conspiracy.
It's a pork conspiracy.
Yeah.
We've got the ham.
Next week will be big.
The ham boat gang in the South Wedge. Wait, before we go, Jeana, you have something you want to plug.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
got coming up?
Okay, so there's going to be a new South Wedge publication. It's called the South Wedge Quarterly.
Wow,
And,
when's that coming out?
I believe that's coming up the end of this month.
Wow.
Or
And then
maybe December.
it's gonna be every
Quarterly, yeah. Every
quarterly.
quarterly, every
3
4
months.
months.
3 months.
Oh, yeah, 3 months. Oh, whose math is bad? I'm glad you're the big, strong man who's good at math. And I like to drink. Shut up. But anyhow, I'm going to be having an advice column called Fireside Chats with Jeana and Phyllis.
Which
It'll be-
no one has ever done. No one has ever done anything called fireside chats before, so.
Well, I mean, the Fireside Chats has been around for a while, but
Right.
now it was a joke, and now it's actually reality. So
That's
it'll be
awesome.
Phyllis from Watts and I answering all your questions. Yeah.
I like the show. It's a joke and it's a reality and it's not even funny.
Actually,
Oh shit.
the fireside with the Jets.
What was it? Was there a reference that was missing?
No, with the president. or
Yeah,
something.
Roosevelt did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
which
some
one?
guy-
Teddy?
The one in the wheelchair.
Oh, I don't like
Not
that.
the one who was awesome.
No, Teddy's
The
my
one who
man.
rolled around and said, New Deal!
Yeah, I know. I have no use for the New Deal. But anyhow.
It has nothing to do with building bridges.
Now, if it's a
or
Rough Rider, I'd be all
dams,
into it, but.
Or the
Yeah.
New Deal.
All right.
It's a whole different kind of fireside chat.
It's just
So
Teddy.
keep an eye out for that.
Thanks, guys.
This has gone really well. Everybody, John and Jeana Roth.